Yeah, man. Right now, you already know what it is. TripleVibes.com, Triple Threat Thursdays. Yes, in the building, we going exclusive. A little late night tonight, but we going to parlay and take this a little step further. Right now in the building, I have Lana London.
Hey,
How you doing, girl?
I'm doing good
You
tonight.
good tonight?
Yes, I am.
How was your week?
It was a long week after
Mm.
recovering from my birthday last weekend.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
So tell us about that. How was the birthday?
We turned up. It
We
was so
did turn
fun.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a
It,
good time.
it was good. It was definitely good. A lot of miracles happened that day.
A lot of dancing. Oh
Dancing
my
and all
God, I
that.
almost danced myself to the hospital.
Uh-huh.
Couldn't even walk the next day.
It was good though. It was definitely good. So, in the building today, we have Nani B.
Yo,
Yes.
Yo,
Welcome.
yo. We had her here on the show before and everything like that, and it was a great honor. Like I brought her out here as an independent artist, and I heard earlier that you saw her perform. I didn't realize that, but like in every sense, everything that they did, they literally put on for the city,
Yes,
like in
she's out
everything,
here
and you
putting it
like the music.
on,
Uh-huh.
everything. Her performances, she's working hard.
Hmm.
It's always good to have you here with us.
So like what you been up to like since you were last here?
well, since I was last here, I've done several shows. Not exactly sure how many because I've been doing so much. Like, it's like every day, every week is something new.
Mm-hmm.
So, I've been doing a lot of shows, getting my name out there, seeing how different crowds react to my music and things like that.
Yeah. And as far as like the music itself, has it changed you? Like you saw her when she first came out, and now you just saw other show in VC House.
Oh yeah,
So
she
like
she
how?
she did it without having the lyrics in the background, you know.
Yeah,
And I was like, go ahead. She definitely
she
killed that at
definitely
VC
did.
House.
So like with those performances, have it elevated your standard in music now and everything like that?
Definitely. Because like you were saying, at first I used to perform with my vocals in the back, and a couple of times people would tell me like, "Yo, you're good, but lose the vocals." And
Mm-hmm.
at first I was a little nervous about it because I was like, "What? Like nobody does that." But I tried it. First time I tried it was actually at my audition for the Apollo. So maybe if I did audition with my vocals in the back, I wouldn't have got in,
Mm.
but I did. And I think at VC House was my second time with no vocals. And now every show I do, no vocals. And I notice as I keep doing more shows without it, I get comfortable. Like I notice I have time to put in some extra stuff at the end. I could like it's like free to do whatever I want or say whatever I want.
That's
Just
definitely
that's good.
that's a good thing. Like I seen a lot of artists come up in the game, and it was a pleasure seeing you in a month do that much. Yo,
Hmm.
let me tell you, this
She's
girl,
something special.
yo, she on it. And the crazy fact is that you asked a question earlier that kind of boggled me with the, like what she's doing and how she's going and
How
everything
she's
like that.
managing,
And yeah,
you know.
like I wanted to ask you as a woman in the in entertainment business and stuff like that, what advice would you give her seeing her come up the way she is at the age she is? She's only 15 years old. You
Well,
understand? And
I would get the advice. I think she basically is prepared. She knows what she's doing. She has a good momager, and she knows, she knows it's gonna be tough. She
mhm.
knows it's gonna be some late nights and some grinding here, there, and she's willing to put the work in to get to where she needs to get in the music industry. And I admire her with juggling all kinds of other talents that she has, school, work, homework, tests. I admire that about her, and she's starting off young with having these, tasks, and she's, accomplishing everything that she needs to do.
Wh-
So, just stay strong, Never give up. Just, take every day one day at a time.
Hmm.
That's it. There's no rush. There's no time period. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Just do everything when you can. Also give yourself enough sleep and, rest so you could keep on doing what you're doing.
What you take from that?
Well, from that, like you said, my mom tells me this all the time. Don't push myself too hard. Like when my body is telling me to sleep or I need to stop, take a break. I need to listen to that too. I can't like push myself to the point where I'm not able to work anymore. Like yeah, I got to work hard, but don't overwork myself, especially that I'm so young. And school is always going to be a priority for
Hmm.
me. That's like the first thing on my list. And being that I'm trying to graduate a year early, I have a lot of work that I need to do.
That's
Did
amazing.
y'all hear
And
that?
she wants to
Did
graduate a
nah
year
nah. But the
early.
crazy thing is, she's already skipped. I believe I heard that earlier too. That she's already skipped two
Already?
grades, so she's going
Wow.
to be in college, 16 years
Smart.
old.
Nice. See? That's
That's marvelous
amazing.
that you can
That's
actually be in
amazing.
music,
God
coming as hard
bless
as she
that.
is, and
Way to go, girl.
it's good. We're gonna be announcing a mixtape or like a single release party for you real soon. Having your video freshly done, and I'm definitely gonna be hosting it with the lovely Lana London and a couple people are gonna be in the building to actually see what young talent is in New York. Like definitely gonna do something big. I feel like you're accomplished. You know why? Because I know you've done 14 shows within 2 months after being with me. You understand? And that's a big thing. Because if you show your grind at a young age, imagine what you're going to be doing 2, 3 years from now on tours.
Right.
You could study already, but you already did it because you already accomplished the education. You proved that.
And that's something I feel personally like a lot of like I've seen it too, like in my own school, boys that I know that's trying to rap and things like that. Everybody's trying to get on the rapping wave, and they feel like they're gonna rap, they're gonna do music, but they're gonna drop out of school. And I feel like that's the dumbest thing that you could ever do because you don't know where music is gonna take you,
Mm.
and you can't put like people say you can't put all your eggs in one basket. You have to have
So
a
true.
backup plan
So true.
because you could be popping right now and then a month from now you're not popping no more. Now what you gonna do? You didn't go
Mm.
to school, you dropped out of high school, so now you have no backup plan. So I'm still gonna go to college, I'm still gonna push hard now because God forbid music don't work out for me. I'm gonna be able to still get a job. I'm gonna still be able to help my mom out and provide for myself when I get older.
No. Like, this is some deep stuff right here because, like, me and your mom have talked, she's gone through what she's going through health wise and everything like that. I know that touches your heart. You understand? And, like, that hurts that, some people could go through the same thing and, still live life the next day. Like cancer, epilepsy, all this stuff is like real out there. And a lot of people that, get this type of genetic, whatever it is, it happens. And that shows the life through eyes, and you start to realize more what's important to you. So you understand? You only live life once. Time is taken for granted. It's not given. It's taken because that's the only time you're gonna get it for free, and you can't turn back time. So with each second and each minute, you make it count. You understand? The people who are really for you and gonna pick you up, they're gonna do stuff. I feel like I have a real good team and stuff like that, good co-hosts, good people as far as your mother, like it's a lot of stuff that you could do with your life and accomplish. But ride around with the right circles. Understand the music game more. Don't let people control it for you. Control it yourself. But know when to actually, like let your real inner circle team work. You understand? And we spoke about this too, like with the clubs and all this things. You have people coming up to you. I know this. You understand? We spoke about this a lot. And in every element, you're bigger than that now. You're going to places and you're doing shows. And it's hard in the entertainment business for women. And I definitely salute you in everything you do. I know that, I'm around accomplished women all the time. And it makes me satisfied that I could actually see a woman's view, and I've been getting that more clear now. You understand, being around, like Lonnie, like we, tranquility and stuff like that. It's really good. Meditation and everything like that. It's a bond. It's a mutual bond. You understand? And you have to live life to the fullest. You have education already locked down. The music is popping and people are thinking that you're 22, 23, performing in these clubs that a 15-year-old, like this is crazy. And it's being done. So you're like one of the first ones to do that. Not even, Little Ma did that. Little Ma was 16. You 14, you turned 15 and you actually did that. Like that's big stuff. So you accomplishing all rights. And like everything that you've seen her do over the period of time, like you've seen the posts and everything like that, or the comments, like what you think, what's your take on her in the music industry? Where you see her from now? And do you have any questions that you would like to know about her?
I think she has fun with the music. Like that's what when I look at her, you could tell that she really likes
Hmm.
and she's having fun with the music. It's a difference between someone who just wants to do music or oh, I know how to do this. You know, it's people can feel the lyrics and your performances more when people could tell when you're into it. So it seems like she has fun with it. She's comfortable, and I mean, I've learned so much about her in the last couple of weeks.
Hmm.
And she's just an extraordinary young lady. Like, she's going to be a problem for people in the future.
Listen, I've been
She's
boasting
coming.
her the same way she been
She's
boasting me, and
coming.
she a beast. She a beast, hands down.
Definitely a
Like
beast.
you a
And
beast.
I
You understand?
respect her
Like
so much, her
it is.
hustle, her drive, and everything.
It's really good.
It's definitely admiring.
Hmm.
She has a lot to teach other teenagers her age as well. So
Her lyrics stand out too, like for girls and women coming out. You understand? Like they're literally saying, "Look, this is a powerhouse." She doesn't have to actually be that explicit, and she gets a point across.
mhm.
You understand? She could go 0 from 100 real quick. I've been repping her the same way. That's how she heard her so much. Like, listen, I be like, yo, Nani B, Nani B. Like, I'm rooting for you. You
She's
understand?
so
Like, you a
dope that
beast. You dope.
she's gonna be on the Apollo June 5th.
I know. June 5th. Yo, everybody in here, come on, clap it up. We
Yes.
all gonna do this. We all gonna see her really, really win this. You understand? Like, she's a force to be reckoned with. New York. I got D-Nice, Dre up in the building. What's going on, Dre? Dre, how you
What
doing?
up? What up? What up?
I
What
know
up?
you in the building right now. What you think this conversation is taking right now? Like you seen her the first time. You understand we played that smash hit for the first time on air and everything like that. And now we have her here again to where she's done 13, 14 shows on record. Footage and all that, you understand? And litting up crowds, everything like that. You understand? We have women that basically in the building right now, Lana London, who's seen her, and she's like inspired by her as well. Like, a youngin' coming up. This is really big. Her mom is here. You already know what it is, man. We got Nan here. We got my boy Beast back there. You understand? Like, we going good right now. I want to know, like, everybody in here heard your music, and everybody likes it. And it's different type of crowds here. We got people from the South, people from up north, people from the east, people from the west. And it basically united everyone, and everybody's on the same page that they like it. How does that make you feel?
That makes me feel great because unlike a lot of people with my music, I don't do it for the fame. I do it because I genuinely love to do it. Like when I first started writing music, it was my outlet. Like sometimes I felt like I couldn't talk to people. Like yeah, I got my mom, but being a teenager, you go through that phase where it's like I can't tell my mom everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I expressed everything I was feeling through my music, and that's another thing I feel like that makes me stand out is that now a lot of people don't have content. Like they're rapping, they saying stuff, but then if you really listen to it, it's like, what am I listening to? There's no meaning behind the song. And if you ask me, every single one of my songs, I could give you a story behind every single one of them.
Yo, Dred, you heard that? You heard that? That's deep right there.
Yeah, I hear it. I hear it.
That's deep right there. Listen, we want to get into the first track. You want to ask her anything about this first track that came out? You know what track she gonna put right now?
Saucy.
And look. She likes saying that. She said it Saucy. Yeah, saucy. You understand? Like
Saucy.
we introduced this and like it was really good. It was on air. You understand? Now we had the calling number. I don't know if we can have that functional, but past my time. Like I'm loving it. So yo, Dre, we could play that one.
Of course.
Let's get it in, man. Let's hear this. Introduce this.
So this my song, Saucy. It's funny because when I first made this song, I was so nervous about it. I actually
Triple vibes.
didn't really like it, but
Triple threat.
here we go. So
I'm feeling saucy.
Yeah.
Tell them I said I feel saucy. Tell the haters get off me. Tell the hater they need to get off me, y'all. Nani B. Tell the hater get off me.
Yeah. Get it.
I come from the streets where the struggle be. I can't trust a soul, so I'm moving three. A youngin' with breach, so they envy me. And now I got a lot of enemies. My mama told me keep killing them. On my way to the top, now y'all feeling them. Wrist too cold, I'm freezing. And I'm here with the gang, so I'm geeking. It's my turn now, time to boss up. And you a dummy if you think that you could cross us. Like a squirrel in the tree, got me going nuts. Can't fake it till I make it cause I'm too real. And I'm a youngin', but I'm running for a good meal. Nani B on the track, that's a good deal. I'm feeling saucy. Tell them I said I feel saucy. Feeling so saucy, now I'm sauced out. And if you hate on the kid, then you lost out. And to the haters, y'all just really need some workout. Everybody talking money, but it's all mouth.
Blah 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 blah.
Triple threat.
You're now rocking with DJ D.N.Y.C.
Yo, Nana, what you think? What you think?
Saucy. Tell them I said I feel saucy. Tell the haters get off me. Tell the hater they need to get off me.
Yeah.
Nani B. Tell the hater get off me. I come from the streets where the struggle be. I can't trust a soul, so I'm moving three. A youngin' with breach, so they envy me. And now I got a lot of enemies. My mama told me keep killing them. On my way to the top, now y'all feeling them. Wrist too cold, I'm freezing. And I'm here with the gang, so I'm geeking. It's my turn now, time to boss up. And you a dummy if you think that you could cross us. Like a squirrel in the tree, got me going nuts. Can't fake it till I make it cause I'm too real. And I'm a youngin', but I'm running for a good meal. Nani B on the track, that's a good deal. I'm feeling saucy. Tell them I said I feel saucy.
we doing the saucy challenge. I'm starting it tonight.
And if you hate on the kid, then you go
Saucy challenge.
Whoever produced this saucy dance the best, y'all can get free ticket to one of my shows.
One of the shows now. We'll give them a free ticket every time they come out. What's up?
Hold on. You gotta say that again. Say that again. Let the people hear that. I gotta
I was
slow down the
lit.
music.
I was lit right there.
That was. I like that.
That was
promo
lit right there. You heard
cool.
that?
That was cool.
That's
I
a
like
saucy challenge. Huh?
Tell them people again. Tell them again, man.
Alright, so between tonight, tomorrow, I'm gonna post a video, and it's gonna be called #Saucy Challenge, and I want y'all to record a video of y'all, any age, don't matter, trying to do the saucy dance, and whoever I feel like, I'm gonna say
I'm getting in this.
top 10? Top 10 people that could do the dance the best. Y'all get free admission to maybe two or three of my shows.
Okay, 2 or 3. We gotta make it official on air here. Is it 2 or is it 3?
3
3?
shows. You can get it for free.
We sure on this now.
Yeah.
Woo! Triple threat. That's a challenge. You gonna get on that? You definitely getting on that.
You're now rocking with DJ D.N.Y.C.
Triple threat.
I'm feeling
Saucy.
saucy. Tell them I said I feel saucy. Tell the haters get off me. Tell the hater they need to get
I
off
gotta tell
me.
the haters, y'all. Y'all gotta
Nani
let
B.
them know.
I'm gonna
Tell
let
the
them
hater get off me.
know.
I come from the streets where the struggle be.
Yeah.
I can't trust a soul, so I'm moving three.
Hey.
A youngin' with blue, so they envy me.
Right.
And now I got a lot of enemies. My mama told me keep killing them. On my way to the top, now y'all feeling them. Wrist too cold, I'm freezing. And I'm here with the gang, so I'm geeking.
Okay.
It's my turn now, time to boss up. And you a dummy if you think that you could cross us. Like a squirrel in the tree, got me going nuts. Can't fake it till I make it cause I'm too real. And I'm a youngin', but I'm running for a good meal. Nani B on the track, that's a good deal. I'm feeling saucy. Tell them I said I feel saucy. Feeling so saucy, now I'm sauced out. And if you hating on the kid, then you lost out. And to the haters, y'all just really need some workout. Everybody talking money, but it's all mouth. Money talk, money talk. Flow so sick, making money walk. Money talk, money talk. Chasing the back, time to run it up. Running too fast like I'm Usain. Big money, more money, it's a new game. Nani B, they already know I'm insane. About time, cause I'm moving up to big things. Big things, turn the money into 6 rings. Coming up, so it's time for me to switch lanes. Switch it fast like I'm playing with a switchblade. Play it right, cause I'm playing with a big spade. Got it copying the wave like a printer. Live fast, die young, I'm a sinner. La da 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 da. Haters mad cause they know that I'm winning, yeah. Yeah, they know that I'm winning.
Yeah.
How y'all feeling, y'all?
That shit fire.
Tell them I said I feel saucy. Tell the hater get off me. Tell the hater they need to get off me.
Yeah.
Hey.
Tell the hater get off me.
Can't be manipulated. Get your hater.
Tell them I said I feel saucy. Tell the hater get off me. Tell the hater they need to get off me, y'all. Nani B.
Yeah.
Tell the hater get off me.
Yo, that's
Tell the
fire.
hater get off me.
Yeah, we live. Yo. Review. I need a review from you. You didn't give a review last time. Yeah, I'm throwing shots. Block up.
1 to 10, definitely a 10. I love
A 10, right? Like,
yes, I love Nani.
I think it's beyond that.
She is.
She got her age locked down.
I love the song. That's
Definitely.
my favorite song.
Like,
a lot of them. That's my favorite one.
when you did that, how long did it take to do? I asked that question before, and it amazed me.
Do not take long at all. I was up at like 1 in the morning or something, and I was bored, and I was like, you know what?
You told me like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or something like that.
Yeah, and I just start
That's
writing.
crazy.
Like sometimes I hear a beat, I feel it, and things just start coming to my head, and I start writing. I could have a song done with most of my songs have been written within 15 to 20 minutes, and people like it. So I don't know.
Wow. Like you gonna ask her anything else? Aren't you amazed that a young girl could actually do this and like fit that type of persona right there to where she could walk in her shoes?
Yes, she's definitely like advanced. You know, way advanced. You know.
Hope they listening.
Yo, okay, so I already know that we're definitely doing the music video.
Yes, of course. And everybody need to be there.
Everybody need to be there.
Everybody need to be there.
Say it one
It's
more
gonna
time.
be a
Everybody need
movement,
to be
so
there.
Everybody need to be there.
Talk your shit. Talk it. Like, yo, she beasting right now on the radio. And that's what it is. Like, we gonna definitely, talk about Hot 97. Like, that meeting went good and everything like that.
I went up Hot 97. I got to meet DJ Enough.
Yeah.
Megan Good.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm sorry. Megan Wright.
Oh, whoa, man. I'm sorry. Hold up. First, let's talk about, hold up. The music conference came first, right? The music conference that you went to in Zanga Hall?
No.
She went to Hot 97 first.
Oh, so it was Hot 97 and then Zanga? Okay. So, yeah, you met major DJs.
Yes.
Personalities. They said, they love hearing your music.
Yeah.
You understand?
I actually got to do like a small snippet of a freestyle in front of them, and I remember one of them was on FaceTime with Papoose, and everyone was like, and I feel like at that time I was going through this phase where I like to try different color hairstyles. I mean, as y'all can see, and my hair was gray at the time. And I think that because my hair was like different, it made me stand out. So they remembered me. And I remember I was doing it and they was like talking on the side like, oh, her energy is there. Because like I was with my music group and then they was like, they noticed me out of all the other kids I was with. They noticed me because of my energy.
You hear this? Like, I'm impressed with it. You understand? And that's why from day one I was like, let's take on this project and everything like that. Like a lot's going on right now that, we're building a lot of different things. And I want you to definitely work with Lana on some things, you understand, with the makeup, the MUA for the video. We're definitely having a clothing line that we're putting out and stuff like that. So that's the next project. We got a tour coming up, which I think somebody spoke to you about the tour and stuff like that, which is crazy. Like, you weren't supposed to actually be told about the tour and stuff like that. And y'all were told about it before I even told y'all, and it was about me. That's crazy. And that's really big right there. Because, at the end of the day, it definitely is something that, you need. And I want to put you on a tour and, I'm glad that you're finishing school early, and I don't know, it's a big decision for you about the college. I stand somewhere, your mom stands somewhere, your dad stands somewhere. So, at the end of the day, like I really don't want to impose on it, but I feel like you're smarter than the normal, girl. You understand? Like you're going to college. A lot of people in the world don't even go to college. You understand? And that's something crazy. Like they go and get a job with what the quality. Look, it's crazy. So right now you work summer youth or something like that.
I applied for summer youth, but before that, I always was like doing stuff like my dad owns his own business, so I would do little things for him. I have a little brother and a little sister,
Okay.
and they're my heart.
Oh, those are the ones I saw and stuff like
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
literally, that's my whole heart, right? Both of them. And so I helped out with babysitting, and before they came along, everyone else had kids, and I was the oldest at the time, so I would always have to babysit everybody else's kids. And my mom, she also had a daycare, so I worked there at one summer. So I have a lot of experience like with working with kids and doing also office work and things like that, like invoicing and stuff like that. And I just had to really thank both my parents for kind of giving me that experience, and really my mom though, because she instilled in me from young that it's not okay to be mediocre. Like I see some kids in my grade or like in general, and they'll have like a grade that's like barely passing, but it's barely passing, and they're proud of that just because they're passing. Like I have to be passing, but I have to be passing with something that not everybody else is passing with. That's why every single trimester, every report card, my average has not dropped from a 90 average since I started going to school. I've always been on principal's honor roll all the time. I was in National Juniors Honor Society and all of that because I always achieve for greater. I just can't be average. I can't. Like I don't like being like everybody else.
You hear that, New York? How many of you artists can actually say that you listen? And her thing that she didn't want nobody to know was that she's a nerd.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what she didn't
Yeah,
want nobody to know.
I'm the president of my school, actually.
President.
Oh wow.
That's crazy. Like she's about to be, man. You're going so many places. I'm glad to be, like with the team and everything like that. You understand? We definitely growing. We're gonna launch the website party, your single release party. We're gonna have a lot of different things we're doing this summer, and I'm loving it. You understand? Because it's independent. Like I don't know if a lot of people know in New York, they just wrote something in Forbes magazine about me. Like I know. You liked it, right? Like you was like the article and stuff like that. Like what did you think about the article when you read it and stuff like that? You understand? Like, was it something good for you seeing that independent artist is $1 billion industry now?
Yeah, it was amazing because a lot of people, I feel like they have this mindset that if they want to make it, they got to get signed. Like, that's everyone's main goal. Like, oh, I need to get signed. I need to get noticed by this major label. When in reality, when you're independent, you could do whatever you want. You don't.
Facts.
You're your own
Can
boss.
I get a bomb on that?
Like, you don't have to.
Flex, this is what independence sound like.
You don't have to do nothing on nobody's terms. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like being independent, like you said, I've only been really grinding for like a month and almost 2 months.
2 months. No, come on, we're going on 2 months. So let's get our numbers straight.
We're
going 2 months. She got like 13, 14 shows. I'm gonna get the numbers. And she's meeting a lot.
I'm doing my thing. So it's like imagine in a year how much I'm gonna accomplish.
Yeah, that's definite. That's something positive. And like I have to give it up to you. So how many tracks you got here tonight? Like I want to know how many tracks you sent.
I have 4.
4 tracks. Oh, we're gonna get into the next one. Introduce the next one from the list. I'll let you do it. Shout yourself out. DJ it right now.
To be honest,
What's
I
up?
don't remember.
You don't remember?
I just sent them, but
oh man,
you could play TK47, aka
So you remember?
SpongeBob. I know the names of my songs.
That's what I'm saying.
I just didn't know the order I sent it.
Oh, you just can't say the name. We there's DJs here. We got DJs, official DJs that can read it. You understand? This triple vibes.
This is
We
my
a triple
second
threat
favorite
here.
song that we about to
so
play.
second song.
Yeah.
All right, so what is
Triple
it?
threat.
SpongeBob, right?
This is SpongeBob. Yeah.
We about to play
talking about this
SpongeBob.
We're talking about
Patrick's on this?
Nah.
Oh.
It's Nani B.
Uh-oh.
Y'all already know the deal. It's
Yeah.
something like, yo, that's the beat.
This is that beat that make you dance at home. Like, you don't even gotta hear the words. It make you dance.
Don't you see them counting to three? Don't you see them chasing his bag? Reconnecting, I'm making you lag, yo. CMG, why they playing with me?
I feel like this song has the most bars on it.
Bad vibes making me go crazy. View cloudy looking a little hazy. Body cold messing with the AC. Tracks off, they got it, you gotta chase me. I'm a real queen girl, you wanna be. Rap life real tough like the Odyssey. Night jumps to the block like they gotta see. Yeah. Pulled up with the gang real drippy. If you talking about the K-Ho 50, smoking phasos real crispy. Heard about a few boys trying to diss me.
Yeah.
He was back cause he missed me. Miss me with that bullshit. All the fake rappers tell y'all do this. Got too much desire, not to boo this, boo this. I'm up already and rhymes so simple like your mom's spaghetti. Yo, cold Kevin Hart cause she wasn't ready. Get the EMT though cause he bought the deli. Chest is heavy, got me wheezing. Diamonds cold so I'm freezing. No drugs but I'm dealing. She hating on me, I'm screaming. Yeah, running around with the team. Didn't pop what you mean. Do my dance to this beat. It's Nani B on the scene. Yeah, running around with the team. Didn't pop what you mean. Do my dance to this beat. Full blast to the street. Yeah, running around with the team. Been poppin' what you mean. Do my dance to this beat. It's Nani B on the scene. Yeah, running around with the team. Been poppin' what you mean. Do my dance to this beat. Full blast to the street. Yeah, you wanted war, now I'm raging. Caught the flu, body aching. Mess with the game, you mistaken. Don't hit the corner, operation. Yeah, CMG be the lifestyle. Better follow the routine. Creeping up like Halloween. They know I'm hot, sunscreen. They been sleeping on the kid. Goddamn. Super fake with it too. Baby, we are not the same. Too pretty, I'm less with a lame. My best with a stay in lane. Ooh, mama working at 9 to 5. She putting in the pain. Life good, can't complain. Whole block know the name. Drippy fit for the fame. And I stay turned with the game. Yeah, heard about them hating on me. Yo, let the fans be fans. Coming up with the plan. Yo, Mr. Z, you the man. Running around with the team. Been pop, what you mean? Do my dance to this beat. It's Nani B on the scene. Yeah, running around with the team. Been pop, what you mean? Do my dance to this beat. Full blast to the street. Yeah, running around with the team. Been pop, what you mean? Do my dance to this beat. It's Nani B on the scene. Yeah, running around with the team. Been pop, what you mean? Do my dance to this beat. Full blast to the street. Yeah.
Oh man, that's what it is. Uh-oh. We gonna get the dancing? Come on, let's go.
Triple threat.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh. When I first wrote this song,
Uh-oh.
when I first wrote SpongeBob, I was just looking for beats.
You were watching SpongeBob. Stop it.
No, I was not. I
Yes, you
heard the
was.
beat, and as soon as the beat dropped, I just started dancing. Like, I remember I made a snap to it. I was like, y'all not ready for this? And I was so hype in my room. Before I even wrote lyrics to it, I just played the beat over and over because the beat just naturally makes you dance. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like if you hear this beat and you don't dance, something is wrong with you. Like, there has to be something wrong with you because there's no way, like, you gonna bop your head, you gonna tap a finger, you gonna do something once you hear this beat.
Yeah.
That beat is
What do you think about that beat? That beat, what it is?
is fire. I love it. I love the way she's flowing on it.
She
Goddamn,
flowing like,
goddamn.
like it's just a rhythm that she has. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, like the rhythm is definitely something. Like,
Come on, man.
who can you compare as a you know, a young woman or a young artist that's coming with, like, she doesn't even have to curse, and she's coming more on the beat than people who are actually using their body or using the sexuality or using that type of stuff. She's just coming like raw content, Brooklyn, and you're like, what's going on? And she tells me every time, like, she tells me time after time, listen, you can't say she from Queens. She told me this. Don't say she from Queens. She live in Queens though. She live in Queens though.
Now I
But
do.
listen, she from Brooklyn. She tells me all the. I'm not from Queens. I'm from Brooklyn. What do you think though?
I think wherever she's from, she's hot.
But who can you actually compare to?
Compare,
Like,
there's
yeah.
no right now. There's no one in the industry that's, you know, has her style, her unique sound, how she's flowing, like her topics that she's talking about and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I don't think there's anybody right now. doing that at her age.
At her age, right?
I would like to speak on that because I feel like I'm just different. Like I say that all the time
Oh, man.
because people like to be like, I had
Comparing.
encountered a couple haters where they'll tell me like, "Oh, don't join the music industry. Like look at this one and this one. Like they've been doing it for years and they not making it out." And I'm like, "You can't compare me to these people that didn't make it because one, I'm only 15. Two, I'm a female. That right there combined is a problem
Never
because
let nobody tell you that.
right, and I'm rapping. So it's like that's another thing. That's like, okay, she's a 15-year-old female rapping. And the things I'm rapping about, I'm not rapping about selling my body. I'm not rapping about using nobody for their money.
Shots fired. Shots
or nothing
fired.
like that. I'm rapping about real stuff.
Dread.
And like you said, I don't have to curse to get my point across. At
Blooker,
all.
blooker.
So
Yeah. So you don't have to put your sexuality out there.
Right,
And
and
it's
then-
crazy that she's speaking on this as a young. You understand? Like, come on, this is a young female, basically. I can't even say a young girl. You understand? Like, she has the mentality of a college person already, and that's where she's going in a
Right.
year from now.
At least what
Speak to the mic.
her music is actually doing too
Mhm.
is young ladies her age that's coming up and stuff like that. It gives a different outlook and a different sound. I think that's what everybody really wants because so many people are trying to do the same thing.
Exactly.
And they not
copying
doing
off
it.
of everybody.
Exactly.
And that's where she's gonna make it because she's different, and people want to hear something different. What's the new next thing?
That's what I
coming out?
always tell people. I'm like, no one's ever gonna listen to my stuff and be like, oh, she sound like Cardi B, she sound like Nicki Minaj, she sounds like Nani B, and it's
Ooh.
always gonna be that way. I'm never gonna try to be something I'm not or try to sound like someone I'm not, and that's where people go wrong. They try to copy this wave, and if there's too many of the same sound, you're not gonna make it. They already got a Boogie. They already got a Cardi B. Why would they want another one?
That's hard right there. All right, so like I heard this story. I'm gonna put it out there. Like, tell me how you would feel and stuff like that. So I'm going to say Nani B's story. Nani B basically was in the club. She was parlaying and stuff like that, right? And I heard that the same beat that you used, another artist got on the track
Yeah.
and basically used it, and she got nauseous and sick. Is this true?
Wait, hold on. What?
Did
I
you-
got nauseous.
No, yeah, like you didn't like the thing, or you liked it,
Oh,
like
yeah, no, I didn't like it at all. And I'm a very blunt person. Like, you could ask my mom that. Like, I'm really honest. If I don't like something, I'll tell you. And it was just like, wow. I was like, really?
how did you react to that? Like, I know you reacted some way to that. Like, you've heard both, right? You've heard both tracks of the beat from both artists, and I mean, which one you think? Like, there's one that's basically an X-rated one. I would say it's kind of
Really?
X-rated, right? It is.
Kinda.
Nah, I mean, it's explicit, yeah. And then it's hers. Like, I've seen every A&R twist their head from that explicit and look at yours like, oh shit, we didn't think a 15-year-old could do this. And now, like, you got David L. You got people coming up to you, the music conference. How many different A&Rs were there and stuff like that? Like, that was pretty big. That was that showcase by TMB. And they had Angela Yee there. They had Republic Records,
Success.
Atlantic Records. They had Rap, right? They had
I think there was about
Everybody.
5 or 6 people
panels, right?
on the panel.
Yeah, so like it was a big thing, and I told a lot New York when I first started with that. That was one of the biggest things that I did with TMB. TMB was basically motivate artists to craft themselves through intellectual knowledge, and that was a key to success on a lot of independent artists. When I have basic, basic people, looking at me as far as like content and, like new artists and how I put them out and stuff like that. I've been promoting pretty good. independently. And that's what I like about artists, that fit the stature and character of a real lyricist. And that's what you put out there. So you've gotten help through our network and stuff like that. Oh, I want to announce one more thing. You understand, like right now, like we're gonna be doing a functional model company, and that's with also Lana London, and she's gonna be putting something out there. I think later this week.
Yes, I will.
Mm. So, like, I want you to get on the clothing line with that.
I'm definitely doing.
You already know what I'm gonna do, yeah. So, like, I want you to definitely get on the clothing line, but I want to see some creativity because my eye is one eye, you understand, and it's from a man's perspective on what I do and the way I do videos and stuff like that, and like I have a newfound respect for a lot of women because of what I see other, like I've been around her and like she's a business mogul in her own aspect of what she does, and it was like, all right, so let me try to reflect on getting some ideas and creativity from a boss. You understand? And I wanted to do that, and we've been so like mind twisted with everything that an artist goes through on the build up. You have to make, you have to emulate, you have to put out there, you have to have that positivity, you have to have that rise and grind and want and yearn for that next step. And you've accomplished all that, and you said, let me take 10 more steps. So I definitely want to put you through the Dope Chef clothing line, the Rep Money clothing line, with China Mac, you understand? I want to do a lot of different things with you because I feel like you're an artist that could reflect and take the young age youth and kind of, like give them a positive message. And, that's something I'm going to do with her next week and stuff like that. We should have a model release. I don't know if it's going to be in Manhattan or if it's going to be in Queens, but you're definitely gonna do come out and help the brand and everything like that. I have a lot of people coming out and about to help the brand and stuff. So it's gonna be something benefiting for you. It's gonna basically benefit the new UMG model company. You understand? It's gonna benefit the clothing line itself. And I want the music to reflect to where it's like sound out there on everything, advertisement, everything. Triple Vibes definitely put you out there. And I have to give a shout out to Triple Vibes because it's an independent station and Triple Threat Thursdays. Me, D Dread Nice, you understand? Sha Black, Lana London. Like these are people who come out and just support music and real right music. And like we do it independently. Like I want to hear new talent. I'm sure you want to hear new talent now that you get in the ear for the industry. I hear. You understand? So like
The ear for the industry since I was small. So.
okay, so let's talk about that. So if you had to
No, we're not talking about it. It's
categorize,
not about me.
oh,
Go ahead.
you don't want to but you had to categorize her.
What?
You had to
Just from
categorize her
one
as an
place to
artist.
another.
No, as an artist. So like, as an artist, like,
I
what
would
would you?
categorize? There's no category. She has her own category.
No, as far as genre and stuff like that, what would you categorize her as? Like you just heard two tracks. She just came on two different rhythms, which is two different
She
type.
can fit into a couple. It depends on what she's doing. It could be pop. It could be hip hop, rap. Um, you know, she's.
What do you feel you fit into?
Honestly, I agree with Lana that I could fit into different categories because none of my songs sound the same. Like they all have the little difference to it, like from the flow to the beat. Like none of the beats are really like similar, and they're all completely different, completely types of music and completely different topics. So, yeah, I kind of just fit in like
So you're versatile
versatile, and I
through
think that
different things.
benefits me
It does.
because it could connect to different types of people, not just one type of people.
Oh,
Because
so you
you got
catering
your
to
people,
everyone.
right? You got your people who like they hip hop, and then you got your people who like R&B, and you know what I'm saying. It's like a win-win situation, regardless of whatever category it's in.
Yeah, I just think that the categories hasn't really caught up in society. I just think that there was like all these couple of genres, and they try to put everybody into these genres that were already created. We need new ones because there's so many different kinds of different music and things that people are doing,
Okay.
adding things, and so I think that once the music catches up, because we're in the golden age now, once it starts catching up, yeah, we'll be able to categorize it better.
All right, that's definitely a fact. You understand? That's something I ain't really think about. That's hard. I like the way that you broke that shit. You broke that down real good. All right, so category wise, you feel you're versatile amongst different genres.
Yes.
Okay, so now the genre of you coming out with Saucy, what would you label that as?
I would say that's hip hop.
That's hip hop.
Yes.
My girl, oh my God. Look. Yo, Triple Vibes, let me get two bombs on that. Say that again. What's Saucy's genre?
Saucy is hip hop.
Hip hop. It's hip hop. It's straight hip hop, right? All right, so listen, we got 2 more tracks of yours.
Right.
I want you to introduce the next one.
So the next one is Doing Me, which is actually very different, which again is gonna show you that I'm versatile. So, could drop it. And also this track is more so for the ladies. Yeah, so I feel like women would more so connect to this song. Not saying that men can't too, but it is a song mainly directed for women.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people know this beat, so.
I don't wanna be a player no more. You had me crying in my sheets, I'm trying to even the score. You broke my heart so bad, yeah, I know that it's sore. And the pain was so deep, I felt it down in my core. You said you ain't a player, why'd you lie about it? You could've told me from the jump, so I ain't cry about it. And now I'm steady taking shots, and you the one behind the trigger. Got me in my bedroom, trying to analyze my figure. Tell me, what's the point? Does it make your ego bigger? Or did you want a girl who body a little thicker? I swear I couldn't be sicker. I'm telling you that I'm sick of this fake love, man. And now that you got me triggered, my heart is feeling so bitter, but I'm getting to the top. Tunnel vision on the money, so I'm never gonna stop. Matter of fact, nah, I'ma thank you for this spot, cause if you never did me dirty, my grind wouldn't be as sharp. I'm coming up, no stairs, don't you see? I'm not your baby, not you, it's Nani B. I'm never dolly, cause I always move in 3. Gon' regret losing me, that's a guarantee. I'm doing me, get your bands up. You wanna see me do bad, boy, better man up. I'm doing me, got my cash up. And if you still hating on me, boy, better back up. I'm doing me, get your bands up. You wanna see me do bad, boy, better man up. I'm doing me, got my cash up. And if you still hating on me, boy, better back up. You did me dirty a million times, but when I do one thing, you quick to tell me goodbye. You see, that's the problem, we don't see eye to eye. And when you out with the boys, yeah, you never reply. Funny, ignoring me just taught me how to survive. And now I'm better off without you, but that ain't a surprise. Baby, you lost the prize and I'm a blessing. No more late nights where you had me here stressing. I know I ain't a teacher, but I taught your ass a lesson. And I'm better than the rest, tell your girl don't get offended, but it's fact though. I could've did you super grimy that you don't know, but I decided to be loyal, not no damn hoe. I'm doing me, get your bands up. You wanna see me do bad, boy, better man up. I'm doing me, got my cash up. And if you still hating on me, boy, better back up. I'm doing me, get your bands up. You wanna see me do bad, boy, better man up. I'm doing me, got my cash up. And if you still hating on me, boy, better back up. I don't wanna be a player no more. Oh, it's hard to tell. Can you tell me what you looking for?
That is
I don't wanna be a player no more. Boy, it's hard to tell. Can you tell me what you looking for?
And there you go. I don't fit in the category.
Alright, yeah. But 3 different fucking songs, 3 different songs. I can't even curse in front of you, but listen, 3 songs,
3
different styles,
and I could sing.
and you
So
can
what
sing.
happened?
Oh, fire.
All 5, right?
All 5.
Lana, all 5. Say all 5
Yes,
one more
I
time.
think a lot of women can relate to what she's saying.
Can you relate?
Yeah.
Oh, she can relate. She can relate. This is getting deep right now.
Like,
We about to be in the steam pocket.
You know?
Listen,
We ain't having that no more. It's not going down.
it's not going down. Oh man, that's deep. All right, so what's the next step?
Well, next step is doing my music video.
Oh wow, that's cool. So we're doing a music video. What's this following step after that?
Winning the Apollo.
Yes.
We
sure.
definitely winning the Apollo tomorrow.
I'm gonna put that out.
Are you performing
right
tomorrow?
Now. Yes, I am performing tomorrow.
Come on, let's announce that first. You're performing tomorrow.
I'm performing tomorrow at Trends Lounge. And it is a competition.
Mad. So that's mad, right?
Yes.
Yeah, mad.
So, you guys should come support. It's $20 to come in.
Mm-hmm.
The vote depends on judges and the audience. So, the more people I got supporting me,
Shout out to my boy Torres.
You're terrible.
Yeah, shots. Yeah. Look, but everybody does a grand hustle in life, and like sometimes some people get by, sometimes people don't. Yeah. But like the real business is you're gonna go perform your heart out, and you're gonna win it regardless. Cause that's how we do.
All week,
that's how we do. That's it.
Every time I talk about it, I'm like, yeah, when I win, so we're gonna go shopping, right? But I do have.
I want my chain. I want my chain.
Yeah.
I want my chain.
I have to give a shout out.
I want my chain.
You want to give a shout
what
out
you would call it? David L and DJ Hot Rod and One Nation Wednesdays at N.Y.C because David L is actually the one who told me about the Apollo edition, and he stresses this every time that he told 20 artists about this audition, and I was the only one that went out to audition.
Wow.
And he always says he knows I'm gonna make it far because I listen and I know how to take advice from people, and I have to I'm really good with taking criticism and things like that. If someone feels like there's something I could work on, I'm really open to stuff. I'm not one of those artists that's, really cocky and oh, really? You can't tell me nothing. My music is the best of the best because, it is the best of the best. But, there's always room for improvement. And I do have to shout out Hot Rod because he was able to play Saucy at Privilege because, I'm underage. So
listen, shout out to hip hop, Hollywood Chuck for making that move. I'm blowing it up. I don't care what anybody says. Listen, we're gonna keep going with it. Shots fired. Give me more shots. Thank you. But your music getting played. You understand some big pushes out there for you. You understand routing for you and stuff like that. Yeah. But who's this guy, Mr. Dope Shit, man? Think he is. I'm saying though, damn. Matter of fact, don't even comment on it. We're going to leave it like that. Listen, at the end of the day, you're going to get out there. Music is what it is. Lana, you have any other questions for her? Where they can find her and stuff like that? I know you want to know more.
Well, where can your fans find you?
Instagram, you can find me at thereal.nanibella, NANIBELLA. If you're not on Instagram, you can find me on Facebook at Nani CMG, NANIICMG, and Twitter. I don't use it as much, but I will be soon.
You will be soon.
Yes.
Actually, you will be tomorrow.
It's Nani NANII_DA.
Okay. All right. So.
And SoundCloud. You can't forget. Nani B, capital N space capital B.
Oh. We live on Triple Vibes, Triple Threat Thursdays. You already know what it is, man. And look, we're going to get into that last track, play it on the way out. We appreciate you having you here and everything like that. Shout out to DJ Shot Black, D-Nice, we in here, Lana London, Nan. Yo, my people's in the back, you understand? That's what we're going to do.
Damn. 24. I'm recording, so another throwback beat.
A throwback beat, huh?
Here we go.
That's what he's saying.
I'ma hit him with that 1-2 punchline. Moving real sneaky like a mouse in the nighttime.
Yeah.
I'm coming up, Queen Bee with the tight rhymes. Only getting older, so you know that it's the right time. I'm getting bigger by the second. Send a message. If a hater got a problem, let them know that they could get it. Yeah, I said it, so I meant it. I don't have to double check it. Yo, your girl coming up, and you better not forget it. I'm straight. What you call
call a mouse to a lion, that's the bait. Who's the youngest coming up as Nani B? Let's debate. You ain't talking numbers, get about my face. Yes, I'm with the track team, but I'm coming first place. I'm drowning all my demons with the sounds of the bass. This is just a 24, so I'm giving y'all a taste. Winter almost over and I'm bringing in the heat. Hit that 1-2, do my dance in the street. I got a new move and I call it Nani B. N.A to the N.I.B. Only 15, but I'm rapping like a G. Yeah. And all the fans like, she wildin', she do her thing. Nani B coming up, but she don't play games. She wildin', she do her thing. Nani B coming up, but she don't play games.
I actually had just turned 15 when I wrote this.
Hold up. Whoa. I got my dance locked down. You saw that? I got my dance. Yo, rewind that little last part. Come on. One more time. Yeah, just rewind just a little. Look at the dance now.
She don't play games.
Okay. Hold on. Hey, new challenge?
Woo! Yeah. All right, we out of here though. Yo, it was a pleasure having you, man.
Before we go, I have to shout y'all out.
Ooh.
So shout out to Lana London. Shout out to Mr. Dope Chef.
Oh, I'm Mr. Dope Chef? Yes. Oh, I didn't even realize that. You understand? Like, damn.
Okay, I'm trying to give you a compliment.
Oh, okay.
My amazing mentor. And I want to just thank you for helping me get as far as I've gotten.
Yeah, you already know. It's nothing. You talented. You got yourself there. You hear me?
She's special.
Thank you.
Definitely. Right?
We love you.
But we out of here. Yeah, I definitely, I love you. You understand? You're going to be protected in this game no matter what. You have a beautiful voice. You're going to put your creativity out there and you're going to make it. You're going to succeed because you're young, innovative, and smart. So with that said, keep on striving for the best and understand that there's a road to get there and follow each step the right way. You understand? And, like I know Triple Vibe support you. I know Lana London support you. Like
examples for others.
Yeah, I have to make a quick correction. You said, I'm going to make it. We going to make it.
Oh, we gonna make it.
I'm on my chain, man. Nah, we gonna make it. We definitely gonna make it. You understand? Like, definite. But Triple Vibes here.
What's up? This Kawandi.
We out, man. Thank you. I appreciate the time. Thank you. Triplevibes.com. Check us out next Thursday, 8 to 10, hopefully. We'll be in the building, and there's a lot of things going on that we're gonna be announcing. Tomorrow we have a show, Nani B, you understand? Mad Trends Lounge. Everybody get there, you understand? Support the craft. I don't know, we'll probably be in the building. We don't know if we have another function, but we'll definitely talk about it. Any hostings and everything like that for, any of the, Triple Threat crew and stuff like that. N.Y.C, DJ Shot Black, Lana London, Mr. Dope Chef, holla at us on Instagram with TriplevibesRadio, and they'll definitely give you the information. We have a lot of other shows going on. Privilege is locked down for any artist looking to perform with major DJs. If you're out there tonight, free guest passes on Mr. Dope Chef. Just announced that you're with Dope Chef, and Manolo Rose is going to be in the building. That hasn't even been put out there, but listen, he's going to be in the building. I'm snitching. What else going on? Yeah, next week, same thing. We're definitely going to lock down something for Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Co-hosting different radio stations and also clubs through Triple Vibes, and all the other collectives that we have. Anybody want to be a part of that, contact me direct or Lana London or Sha Black or N.Y.C. The whole team will have the information. Next week, we're definitely going to have a call-in. I want everybody to call in from New York, support the model movement, support everything that we're doing. Have a good one. Peace. We out of here. Triple Vibes.
Triple threat. What's up?